reaction to Chris Borland's decision? Good player, one season, healthy, and walks away. And is that going to be a trend, Lovie, in your opinion, or an individual thing?
I think it's an individual thing. I was surprised, like everyone else. For Eddie DeBarlow's gala, Chris was there, so I talked with him about a couple weeks earlier and congratulating him on the season he had. He was one of the guys this time of the year we were bringing through our facility. Got a chance to spend some good time with Chris. So it's a surprise, but we all know what's going on. Only Chris knows that, and
you respect the decision.
You have to respect a man's decision when he makes that. That just didn't happen overnight. Hey, I'm going to retire from football after 1 year. Knowing how important football is to Chris, there's a reason for it, so you have to respect that and move on.
How successful do you think the league's initiatives have been, Lovie, towards player safety? The numbers look like it's been effective.
There's no doubt it's improving, like everything, like our game is improving. And we're constantly looking for ways to improve it, so I totally feel good about what we're doing to improve the game.
In terms of safety?
In terms of safety, yeah.
Hey, Coach, under the new offensive coordinator, how will the Bucs offense be different this year? Is it too early to tell right now?
Well, with the success we had last year, I hope it'll be really different.
Schematically,
Schematically, the reason why I went with a guy like Dirk Cutter, of course, I was on number one. I was on the other side when I think 59 points were put on the board against us. So I had a chance to compete against him for a long time. Thought that he has a broad scope of how offensive ball can be.
So this is a Machiavellian move.
Well, to an extent, it was.
Yeah.
To an extent, it was. And for Dirk, for us to him to have a background in Jacksonville of leading with the run, of having similar guys at the skill position in Atlanta. And just knowing him, he's a good football mind. He's hit the pavement running. It's been great so far. Can't wait to keep moving on with him. So very pleased with him being on our staff.
That shows a guy who works with the personnel that he has, right, Love?
No doubt. And that was a part of it. But as much as anything, I was looking for a good football coach that could work with the staff and the players would buy into, and that's what we have in Dirk.
Yeah, he's known for explosive offenses, though, and particularly with wide receiver schemes, some creativity there. So your thoughts about his innovative?
Well, you kind of said it all. He is known for that. We need that. We need to be more productive on the offensive side of the football. Defensively, too, special teams. And feel like we're heading in the right direction. We didn't really get a chance with some of the things that happened offensively this past year, but some of the individual signs that we're able to see. Mike Evans, as a rookie, having a type of year. We talked about the prospects of Austin Safarian-Jenkins stepping up, Vincent Jackson, the remaining Vincent Jackson, improving our offensive line. We feel like we can take a big jump.
And finally, before I can, your thoughts on Jameis Winston from a personal standpoint. What do you think of the man?
As I've made the statement, totally confident with Jameis Winston. If he would, be a quarterback on our football team, we've done a lot of research on him. Everything is checked out. I realize he's made some mistakes, like he got himself in some situations that he would like to do over. We don't feel like it's anything that we can't help him with, and I think he's going to be a very productive player in somebody's team.
Thank you.
You've watched so much film of the 2014 Bucs. You probably didn't want to watch some of the film, but
kind of quit lately, though.
But Lovie, the games that were in the balance in the fourth quarter. I mean, there were so many.
Yeah.
And how are you going to find that winning edge in 2015?
Well, I think we all have to. And it's simple. We all have to do a better job, starting with me, because I feel like a lot. When you're that close, it starts with coaching. You need to be able to prepare the guys better, for us to handle the situation better, and we will. Looking at it another way is that, with that 2-14 year, we were so close. If we just make a few tweaks here and there, we can get over the hump. I saw the attitude that the players continue to have throughout, and we all see how close we are. Now it's left up to us to do more, to work harder, to improve in a lot of different areas, and we'll have that success.